It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Joe Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Raekwon McMillan. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 53 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Mixon with it. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
The ball carrier.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Mixon. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
He was brought down.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal.
Let's go, D. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Lady. Check pass. Check pass. He's coming.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Quinnen Williams in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. On 4th down, Sam Martin is on to punt for the Broncos. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taken in at the 22. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robert Foster, 73 yards. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
5-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
On 1st down, right back to Lindsay. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
The tackle made at the 40.
When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Lock. He'll get that complete to Albert O. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Complete to Albert Okue-Bunam. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Broncos nothing.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Block working out of the gun. He's got his tight end Fant, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
For Albert Okue.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Lock. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
11-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they can really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Here's Darnold now on second down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
The Hall of Fame coach once said there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. A shotgun snap for Darnold. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Mixon. And some space here. The 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one 28 yards on the ground. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lock. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. K.J. Hamler, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple... It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets.
To kick off for Denver.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Braxton Berrios on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st down, Darnold. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Brashad Perriman, 71 yards. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And the punt team is out there. It's not 4th down. Maybe the cold weather here freezing their brain a bit. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Check.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's going to